a supervisor for that? Also, if yes, then how to find? Yes, if you apply for a PhD program, you need to find a supervisor, and one part of your application documents should be the supporting letter from your future supervisor that he or she supports your research field and research topic. The easiest way for that is that you go to write an email to us to international@pt.hu, and we will connect you with the relevant doctoral schools at our university. Tell us about the acceptance rate and how many students apply for the scholarship at your university. Usually, how many students do you accept in the Department of Architecture? Okay, so it's a tricky question, because all in all, we receive roughly 10,000 applications every year for the scholarship. But after nomination, it goes down to, let's say, 1,200, let's say, usually. And from that 1,200 applications who have been nominated, we select around 400, 450. So if we compare the accepted students rate to the nominated students rate, I would say it's around, roughly 30%. And I think that for architecture, it's pretty much like that. So yeah, it's pretty much average. On how many students, that's a good question. I would say the group is in the range of 30s or 40s, I would say. So it's the whole group is big, but and it's also an important general information that we always tend to provide small group education. So even if your class is huge, you are divided into smaller groups within the class. Could you tell me how can I get my PhD supervisor? Yes, we have already touched base on this topic. Please send us an email to international@pt.hu and we will connect you to the right doctoral school. Does the University of Pécs provide dormitory placement? Yes, we provide dormitory placement for every first-year international student. So yes, and you can apply later on for the second year based on your grades. How can I approach to get the supervisor? We have already answered that. Can I know the one thing that when will be the student at risk program be open? That's a good question. We're going to get back on that again. I'm not sure, but we will check it. Please, I have started my application process, but I can't access my academic transcripts yet. It's only WASCA results that I can access at the moment. Yes, you can upload the transcripts later. You just have to also upload the a statement, a personal statement saying that you will upload your results or your transcripts as soon as you get them and submit your application like that. Can a student with the full requirements and criteria apply for the scholarship directly without getting recommendation from sending partners? No, it's an inevitable round of or part of the application that the students must be supported by their sending country. Hello, is it guaranteed that if you apply, you will always be selected? No, it's a highly selective merit-based scholarship. So no, we cannot guarantee that you will get accepted. What is the admission capacity and acceptance rate for general medicine for international students? The general medicine takes around 170 people every year, international people, international students. And we usually have for general medicine, we have altogether around 1,000 applications every year. So you can do the math. The acceptance rate is somewhere in the 15% ratio. Will everyone who has applied for the scholarship be awarded? No, again, this is a highly selective scholarship. Is there any entry test for dietetics and D-Pharm? Yes, yes, there is an entry test. It's conducted in the form of an oral interview, an online interview. You will receive questions live via Zoom or Skype. You will receive the topics before that, so you can prepare for that. Can we get the scholarship without recommendation from sending partner? No, you have to be selected by the sending partner first. Why this year all students from Rwanda is not allowed to apply in information technology or computer engineering? Well, if it's true, then this is really, really sad, because we had a really good experience with Rwandan students. The thing is that the exact available study fields are always set in the bilateral agreement between Hungary and the sending country, so in this case Rwanda, and usually we provide places and study fields based on the needs of the sending country. So you know, we offer something, and then based on the talks between the two governments, the sending country decides which study programs they select to send students to. But this can change from one year to another, so we can hope that next year it will be available. If you don't mind, can you please let me know how many seats are available for medicine under Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship? Well, it's depending. So it's a different number for every sending country, and we are not fully aware of all of these different numbers. But we usually take all together from every country in each year. We take about 30 to 40 people in dentistry, medicine, and pharmacy under this scholarship. Where was I? I'm sorry. Yes, I'm concerned if there is any written exam for business administration and management, because I don't find any information. No, there are no written exams for business administration. Basically, the decision is made based on your high school grades, your motivational letter, your performance on the oral interview, and you can also upload any kind of certificate that you've that proves your other, like you know, social activities that you've done in the high school. So if you've done, you know, sports in the high school, if you've been part of any kind of other organizations and activities that can support your application, that is very much welcome. But there is no written exams at the moment. If that changes, then we will let you know. We are here in Yemen. The country is in terrible condition. The country is in a war. So asking Yemeni candidate to be nominated by the ministry in Sana'a or Aden is unfair. Yeah, we are aware of the situation of Yemen, and obviously, yes, I cannot argue that Yemen and in many terms in terrible situations. I think Hungary does whatever we can to, you know, provide scholarships and provide help through different agencies. This is right now the situation is that you have to be nominated by the ministry either in Sana'a or Aden. If that will change, we will definitely let you know about it. My name is please, instead of changing my course, I withdrew my application. I have tried to reapply, but still I haven't received the message of reapplying. Okay, we're going to please send an email about it to international@pte.ag, and we will check your application personally and advise on how to move forward. My question is, for us applying to study architecture, my portfolio is above 10 megabytes limits. Can we send it through a Google link? Secondly, my concern is, why did the university decide that home countries have to be the ones that recommend application? First is, yes, you can send it through a Google link. I think you can also insert a Google Drive link into the application to the portfolio part. Secondly, well, it's not it's not the university's decision to go like this about the application. The scholarship is based on bilateral agreements between Hungary and the sending country, and a part of this deal is that the sending country always have the right to nominate, to select from the applicants first. Are the applicants allowed to take a master by coursework program for the second time through Stipendium Hungaricum after I previously had my first master by coursework degree in my country? Yes, so it's possible to do a second master. However, based on our experience with the immigration office, it's always raising questions why you want to do the same level of education again. So if you already have a master's, I would rather support you to go for a PhD or have very good reasons why you want to have a different master's. But technically, yes, you can apply with that. How can I know if my application has been received by the university? Well, you can, whenever you submit the application in the online portal, you will get an instant message that your application has been submitted. And if that's happened, then you have nothing else to do. By the time, and then regarding the nomination by the sending country, you will also receive a notification whether you get nominated or not. Hi there, I'm already a PhD student at the University of Pécs on my tuitions. May I apply for the stipendium to the other universities in Hungary, or just Pécs allowable? Well, all of the universities are allowed to apply to, so you can apply to different universities. You can apply up to 2 different study programs, so you can this can be basically the same study program at 2 different universities, or it can be the different study programs at the same university, or different study programs at different universities. So you can apply for other universities, but I have to highlight that our hearts would be broken if you would leave us. I am Daniel from Liberia. Hi, Daniel. Does the university offer environmental engineering? No, we do not offer such course. We offer electrical engineering, IT engineering, civil engineering, and architecture engineering, and yeah, on bachelor's level. Very helpful session by Sir Peter Arway. Thanks for such explanation. Well, thank you very much. It's always lovely to talking to you. Daniel from Liberia, again, the responsible authority in my country said I can just apply directly and your office will send them back. Yes, that if they said that, then this is the process. It's absolutely possible that this is the process. It's is the same in many other countries, that that they don't require any further application directly to the government. Sir, I have applied directly in university, but not the AGC portal. You have to apply to both ways. Okay, so if for Pakistani students, you have to apply both to the universities throughout the apply.stipendiumhungaricum.ag portal, and you also have to apply to the higher education committee in Pakistan. What does the interview include? Very good question. You're going to receive the exact topics as we get closer to your interview, but generally the interview serves I would say 3 separate reasons. One is to check your language knowledge and your English skills, very important. Second is to check your character fitness, your personality, because even though we have 5,000 international students and it sounds like a huge group of students, we also like to take care of it like or consider it to be a big family where we look out for each other, when we take care of each other. So it's important that whoever comes to the University of Pécs will be a good fit for our community. And thirdly, equally importantly, obviously, we check your educational background. So you're going to receive basic questions about the study field that you are about to study. So if you go to, I don't know, biology, then you're gonna receive questions regarding your high school studies in biology and in other natural sciences, to somehow measure your level of knowledge on that. Are the scholarship funding enough to cover all expenses if managed well? Well, I would say not. I would say that you would need somewhere between 150 to 200 euros per month for sure to have a decent life in Hungary, apart from the scholarship. What is the criteria for selection of bachelor's nursing? at the University of Page? Well, I think it's very important to have a very strong English. Why it's important? Because you know, if you're going for bachelor's, then you can pick up the professional knowledge throughout your studies. We can help you, even if you a bit, you know, slower, or you have a lack of knowledge in certain fields. We can compensate it, but we cannot act as a language school for you. So you have to have a very strong English, and it's a general thing for everyone to apply to any of the courses. The criteria